Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Pitt here. I'm sitting in the story corner of my house ready to tell you a story this morning. Now this isn't a book that you've heard before in nursery. It's a new one, something different, okay, and it's all about what's happening in the world just now and about the virus that you might have heard of. Okay, it's going to explain a little bit more to us about why we need to be staying safe at home and not going to nursery at the moment. Now, it's not a paper book like we usually have, it's called an electronic book I have here, and it's on my iPad, okay? So I'm hoping that you'll be able to see the pictures when I put them up to the camera like that. So we're all sitting comfortably, we ready? Good. Okay, this story is called Dave the Dog is Worried About Coronavirus, okay? And the main character is Dave here and Nurse Dottie that you can see here, okay? And she's going to reassure Dave and tell him not to be worried and give him some more information about what's going on. There was once an owl called Dottie, a nurse with a uniform all spotty. She works in the hospital up the hill, looking after all the children who are ill. Near to Dottie there lives a dog called Dave, who every morning gives Nurse Dottie a wave. But this morning Dave doesn't have his normal big grin, because there's something really worrying him. Poor Dave. There has been talk about coronavirus everywhere, and hearing about it is giving Dave a big scare. It's on the TV, at home and school every day. Dave is worried that everything won't be okay. Look at all the thoughts that Dave's having. Dave is anxious and Nurse Dottie can see that, so she decides to stop for a chat. There's lots of different and scary things being said, so Nurse Dottie wants to make sure Dave knows the truth instead. Nurse Dottie tells Dave that coronavirus is an illness that some people will get, but that most people will not get really poorly from it. For most, it's like a cold or flu they might get when it's colder. But we should be careful to protect ourselves and those who are unwell or older. Dave asks if it's true that someone has it if they're coughing a lot. Nurse Dottie says coughing is a symptom, but it might not be coronavirus they have got. With coronavirus, they may get a fever and be a bit short of breath too, but these things are also symptoms of a cold or flu. Nurse Dottie said washing his hands is the most important thing Dave should do. It should be for at least 20 seconds or singing happy birthday twice through. And we know that, boys and girls. We've been very good at washing our hands. This will help to try stop him from getting coronavirus himself, and it's a way that Dave can protect everybody else. To be safe, if Dave gets poorly, he will have to stay at home, but his family would stay with him, so he would not be alone. If he's been near others who are poorly, then he will stay home then too. There will be plenty of food and lots of games and things to do. Many things have been cancelled and Dave will not be able to go on holiday. Also, he might not see people he normally does at home. They may need to stay. Okay, so everyone's staying at home to be safe at the moment. Some schools and shops have also closed to stop lots of people being all together. But just for now, to keep people safe. It will not be forever. Okay. So nursery's closed for the moment, but it won't be forever. Dave has a grandma and he knows she's a little bit old. He's worried because coronavirus is dangerous for her, he has been told. Nurse Dottie says that it may make her more poorly than it would him or his sister. But that is why she will stay at home and they will take what she needs to her. Okay, So they're taking a wee parcel to Grandma so that she can stay safe at home. She doesn't need to worry about going out to do her shopping. If he gets coronavirus, Dave asks, will he need to visit Nurse Dottie at the hospital? Nurse Dottie explains that no, that's not the case at all. If he is poorly, then home is the best place for him to stay. Unless he needs some help, only then would to hospital he make his way. Nurse Dottie explains that on TV and everywhere, people will say lots of things. But no matter what Dave hears, we are ready for what coronavirus brings. To keep everyone safe is the reason that there are all these plans. All Dave needs to do is stay calm and remember to wash his hands. Now Dave knows the truth. He is no longer scared. He knows what to do to keep himself prepared. He knows to keep washing his hands, and if poorly at home, he has to stay. But most of all, now he knows he is going to be okay. Can tell Dave's feeling much better now. Okay, so I think that Dave is feeling much better after having that chat with Nurse Dottie. He knows what he has to do to make sure that he protects himself. He's got to stay at home and he's got to keep washing his hands to make sure the virus doesn't spread. Okay, boys and girls, I want you to have a wee think about that story, and if you've got any questions, I want you to ask your grown-ups at home and have a wee chat about it. Thanks for listening, boys and girls.